For those of you that are upset and are behind your keyboard, like I probably was about hide panel and stuff last year, but Mom, the graphics are the same, they look the same. It finally happened. It's here. We know. So yesterday, WWE Games on Twitter had teased that we're going to get the first in-game screenshot. And not only in-game screenshot, we're going to get the first in-ring screenshot of WWE 2K19. Now, similar to last year, the screenshot that we actually got was a little bit different because those remember the screenshots the last couple years. You had Finn Balor out on the apron, you had Seth Rollins, and this year it's no different. The cover superstar AJ Styles graced us outside of the ring in his signature pose as he comes into the ring with the P1 attire on full display. And not only that, he had the WWE Championship. Now, one thing I want to point out in this, and I think a lot of people are going to bring up, because for those that don't know, by the way, I've been making videos all day, every day. You can check those out at youtube.com/sportsgaminguniverse, covering over in NFL. And one of the things in NFL the audience has been saying a lot is, graphically it looks the same. It looks like the same. Copy, paste, copy, paste. But guys, I think we're getting to the end of the life cycle when it comes to the consoles. PS4 and Xbox One have now been out for going on 5 years. And when that happens, graphically, things are going to get limited. To Frat Cause, he's the guy that makes Chris Danker, Pulse, pretty much anybody who wants a really detailed in-game, custom, drawn-out, made, high-end, superstar in a video game. Diffract is the one doing it. And, he mentioned the shaders and lighting aspects. Now, last year when we were at WWE 2K, we talked to them, and that's kind of the things you noticed. The lighting system last year was huge. When you actually saw the lighting system in 2K18, graphically it didn't improve much. But you saw a lot more sweat, you saw a lot more detail, and that's the same thing that's happening in Madden. So I want to make that comparison for those of you that are upset and are behind your keyboard, like I probably was about hide panel and stuff last year, but Mom, the graphics are the same, they look the same. Like when you have that stuff, I can't give 2K too much stuff for that because they're not the ones that make the console. They have to deal with it. And once you get to that, just like when I played GTA 5 or try to make mods or stuff on PC, shaders and lighting make a huge difference. For those that don't know, as I stand in front of this big green or blue screen, let me show you what I mean. Let me break kayfabe a little bit. Let me break the fourth wall for those people that may be giving 2K a little trouble. Behind me, this looks like purple, right? This looks purple. This kind of looks Vikingish colors. But let me show the lighting when I move it just a little bit. Cut. Just by moving the light a little bit, the wall behind me is now blue and you can barely see me. So likewise, if I turn the lights back in, it's on me and it's focused. So the actual screenshot of the game with AJ Styles, I think is looking pretty good. Like I said, I can't complain graphically whatsoever because when you get to the console life cycle, that's just the nature of the game. It's like being a washed up YouTuber on YouTube. If you don't make videos, you can't expect to get bigger. And if you don't get bigger, you can't expect to make YouTube videos. Is that how that works? I don't know. I've done this in a while. So with 2K19, what I'm going to be looking for is graphically, I don't expect a huge jump up, and I don't think anybody else should too. Now, if you are the person that just likes better graphics, I don't blame you. I can't wait to see what the PS5 and the Xbox 720 look like, whatever they call it. I have no idea what they end up naming the consoles. But when it comes to a new console, I think they can step it up then. But let's talk about now. We have the first in-game screenshot of WWE 2K19. Where do we go from here? When do we get the gameplay? When do we get to see the new modes, the menus, experience the full thing? That's what I'm waiting for. But when it comes to that first screenshot, guys, I want you to know. Look, let's look at it together. Can I put it up on this wall? So let me know in the description down below what you guys actually thought of the screenshot. And not only that, but were you actually expecting a big graphical upgrade? Me personally, I wasn't. I've kind of had this in my mind that, this is where we're going to be graphically. Last year, we had a huge improvement. Like when I personally, and I don't have a 4K TV. My man, not his fan over there, by the way, Sports Gaming Universe. He's sitting right over there. He's got the 4K PS4 Pro and the 4K TV. Now, we don't record in 4K, but visually, it does look stunning. And when we were at the playtest last year for 2K18, and you actually saw in 4K, which we were playing on, you saw a lot more of those details. Now, unfortunately, when you're playing on a smaller TV, those details don't come across. Personally, as we're playing Madden 19 for the channel over on Sports Gaming Universe, when we're in my room on my TV, which is a little bit newer, still 5+ years old, it looks really good. But when we brought Madden out to the living room, which that TV is a little bit older, the graphics did not look as good. So you have to take in a lot of that into consideration. Because I'm telling you, if you have a 4K TV and you plug in 2K18 into that, graphically, you're not even going to think it's the same thing. I think YouTube videos kind of do it a disservice just a little bit. But I think the bigger debate has been about that screenshot necessarily isn't about the fact that they put out the screenshot or the graphics. I think some people were just expecting a little bit more sizzle. They were just expecting something that would make them go, wow! And then here they gave us an in-game screenshot. It looks like AJ Styles. It shows a lot of improvement to what they've done. You know, shaders, lighting, and things that actually will graphically improve the game quite a bit. But it's like those smaller things in Madden where you really don't notice it first. Like if I was to upload a video of Madden gameplay, you may look at it and go, it's the same. But if you're not the one playing it, if you're playing, you start to see a little bit of motion. You start to see that the runners don't run into each other as much or bounce off of them. You see a lot more of those close-up animations when they go to replay. You see how graphically defined they are. You see the sweat coming off of them. You see the dynamic environments with the snow. I think that's the same thing here with 2K19. I think this screenshot, well, a little, truthfully, underwhelming, and I would have probably gone for a different one myself, fits the narrative and fits what WWE 2K has done in the past. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on this in the description down below. Was this screenshot enough to sell you? Do you still want more? Are you pre-ordering or buying the game anyway and none of this actually matters and we're just joking and talking about it for fun? Because personally, I think WWE 2K is in the right direction. It's going to be not necessarily graphically for me, it's going to be game modes. It's going to be things I can actually sink my teeth into. And heck, 2K, you don't even have to make the game mode, man. Just bring me back story creator and let me run wild, brother. But that's where we're going to end things today when it comes to WWE 2K in this first screenshot, because I don't know how long I can ramble, and let's be honest, you don't want a 10-minute video. I don't want to talk for 10 minutes, and we can skip the mid-roll on this one. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and until next time, it's your boy Tubby Emu coming with the 2K18 goodness. 18 was last year. What am I talking about? It's 2K19. I can't even think straight, man. I just want to play the game. Until next time, we'll see you guys in October.